Morning campers, this is a bite-size update of my door design in the crafter. I've also got the ceiling up, and I've even managed to make use of the original ambulance headbutt pad, which we will cover in something else, but rather than faffing about trying to make something to fit, I designed everything to make sure the original bit fit. Anyway, panel up there for the aircon. Obviously the vents are now all squeezed into that area there because the shower room's in the way. And this is my spin on the bulkhead door. The gap's there purposely because by the time I've got the door covered and trimmed, that gap will be filled probably with some sort of draft excluder, so it's not a design flaw. The handle is on this small fold out section. Reason for that is this door needed to fit up against the shower wall, and obviously the width of the door was limited by the edge of the shower door there, and I don't want a handle on the back of it. I'll probably put a flush handle, but obviously having a handle and lock on there would prevent it from opening as wide as I want it. I've created a temporary stop, a bit of round wood there, just so that there's a stop for it to butt up to against there. I'm very conscious that I've only made it of 5mm ply on this side, similar on that side, and then I've used a bit of tongue groove to line up with the trim on the ceiling, and that's potentially created some warping. It's possible the door could warp in either direction because this will probably expand differently to the ply, so let's wait and see. But I should be able to mitigate that by the fact that it's secured at the centre there, and it will be bolted at the top and bottom. There'll be two bolts at the bottom there, one on this side, one on that side for security. This one, because I've actually got it, there's nothing to actually put a chute bolt into because this panel here is recessed back quite a bit. I've put a bolt with a handle on, and then there will be a bolt across here, so that will give me security on the door. And then the way it works, as I think I mentioned in the previous video, the intention was to have a bulkhead door for security and for insulation purposes, and still be able to use a swivel seat. Now obviously you can see with that part of the doorway in the way there, you can turn the seat around, but your legs will be just sort of sticking out around there. You can't turn it fully. So by taking this out, it says spinny, 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 spinny. It gives me an opening area. We can spin the seat round. I can sort of swivel that one, but the handbrake's in the way, so I probably won't bother. But we certainly can use this seat, which was the whole point of the exercise, as well as having a fully lockable bulkhead. These are, these are all insulated with 25mm PIR, and this part of it, there's a piano hinge along there. This part of it is where the electrics are going for the light switches and bits and pieces, so that's a fixed part. So there you go. That's my spin on creating a bulkhead door that still opens up, gives us maximum light, gives us the airiness when it's open, and gives us the security at night when we want to close up. It also gives us somewhere to put the dogs, and it also stops people looking in. As I said, ceiling's up. Haven't decided temporary light up just to make sure the lights of my cables are working, which they are. Haven't decided how I'm going to finish the ceiling yet. I would like to varnish it, but pine does go very yellow, and I don't like the yellow appearance of pine. But we will see. Lines are all in. Rear doors are panelled out. I did have lovely little plastic door cards on this van originally, but I couldn't make them work, so I ended up making templates and creating complete ply panels. And I'm just about to start running the electrics, or doing sort of second fix of the electrics, getting things up and running. All the remaining furniture items, like where the cupboards and the water tanks are going, have all been made, and I'm going to soon be decorating. Might finish this van this year, don't know. I'm not in any rush. I haven't hardly done anything on it for the past few weeks. We've been using the other van, and we've been out seeing our family, and last week, and it was just too bloody hot. One of the downsides of working under my carport is the vehicle sort of 3 foot up in the air because I've got it up on jack stands. There's a lot of heat being captured under this carport, and it makes it damn hot in here to work. So I'm not in any particular rush. I've literally just hung the door today in here, and what I want to do is keep it closed. And now it's held in effectively 3 places. It's up against the stop down there, it's latched there, and it's up against the stop up there. And I wanted to really dry out. Wood's, it's all relatively newish wood. I want it to dry in place so that it doesn't warp. If I, for example, just left it like that, you could almost guarantee that would start to warp as it dries out, assuming the wood's still got moisture in it, which it probably has. Certainly this cladding probably has. But there you go. Oh, ventilation. Whenever you're fitting a bulkhead door, the original metal bulkhead had slots in it for ventilation. That's a couple of quid from Wicks, I think it was. Without that ventilation, when you come to slam the driver or passenger's door, there's no airflow, there's nowhere for the air to go. It can actually, it can actually make the doors awkward to shut if it's really airtight. But that is a sliding vent. I can close it in the winter if necessary. But that allows the doors to close properly by allowing the air to escape into the back of the van. There you go. That's a bite-sized video. I'm just going to upload this to YouTube as it is. YouTube's taking me far too long to edit, and I get frustrated because I can't do the sort of standard edits that some of these clever people can do, like Lost in Europe, Project Amber, etc. So I'm just going to upload this as it is, warts and all. Thanks for watching.